Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Cut like the Thundercats.
Ooh, that.
Yo, we could do a Thundercat style intro one day. Ladies, gentlemen, boys of all ages. Let's get ready to podcast.
Either way, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I was
probably now. That ain't coffee left in there, just so you know.
It is coffee
ain't
left.
None, where?
It is like 60% coffee.
6%.
I've been like doing like retrospective. So it's been my first week of my like classes.
Right.
So we've done like a lot of intros. And we go 5 days a week, but our Fridays are professional development. So they're also like preparing us for the job search type shit.
Okay.
So I've like been working on a 60-second like elevator pitch. I've been talking about myself a lot this week is the point that I'm saying. And I've come to the conclusion. First month of my 30s is pretty good.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I was stressed about my 30s the last 3 months of my 20s.
Yeah.
And
I think maybe that was slightly my fault because I kind of prepared you the wrong way. When I mean that your 30s is downhill, I don't mean mentally. Mentally, I think that's when men are hitting their peak. We're hitting our stride in our 30s. Physically is a whole different story. That's when you start noticing aches, pains that just linger. You know, nothing bothers you, but it, you know, like you stub your toe and it don't stub and then go away. It stubs and then you're like, damn, man, I hit my toe real good that time. That's the type of shit you start noticing in your 30s. 35 and up, that's when you're like, okay, this shit hurt and it shouldn't hurt.
I will say my carpal tunnel has been gone through the fucking roof.
There you go.
Like I can't play any game anymore. Like, let me find out I'm gonna have to retire from gaming because of my fucking wrist. No, like, nigga, no. Like, Spider-Man hurt.
Well,
wrestling,
yeah, because that's
hurt.
The grip.
God, everything hurts.
Yeah, man, you gotta stretch.
That hurt.
Stretch. You do wrist exercises at all?
I always feel like that was about to rip.
That was on you? I'm not saying you're wrong, but
that was about to rip. Come on, guy. Not the wrist that's bothering me. I'll say that.
Well, first of all, maybe that's on you. You got to switch every once in a while.
What?
You got to switch.
Who the fuck is ambidextrously beating they shit? What? What do you mean?
Nigga, that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing.
All right. You all right. You are a master, and I am clearly a Padawan. Who the fuck is
everybody?
Nobody should be fucking like you playing one-on-one defense. Nobody should. Nobody should be able to do that.
Literally, you said it yourself, man. You playing one-on-one. And sometimes you got to fake them with the left. You got to fake them with the left.
I was trash.
If you dribble driving all the time with your right hand.
Yo, I was definitely one of the kids that my daddy forced to go like play basketball. Mm-hmm. And that shit was not in my future at all. I was fucking 4'9". Probably trying to be a fucking point guard to this nigga. Like, I was fat. There was no drive skills.
Right.
There was absolutely, I was passing. I was a pass forward point guard for sure.
As long as you had some type of talent. I think I played all of my childhood. But my older brother, shout out Rucker, who's been on the podcast, damn near NBA level. Like, damn near NBA level, one for a handful of injuries. He would have probably been in the NBA. This is the first nigga I've ever seen in real life cradle dunk like Jordan. That shit was crazy. He did that shit at the park. Like, niggas was mad. And I'm like, yeah, I'd be mad too. Like, you did a whole Jordan-esque dunk. All the way around. I'm like, nigga, what? This pickup.
Nigga, I just got out of school. What is
Right?
you doing?
But no, this man was so hard on me to play basketball. This nigga wouldn't even let me shoot free throws without blocking my shit. This nigga would block my free throws. And I'm like, nigga, that's the whole point. It's free. I had to be on guard 24/7. You try to shoot some paper in a trash can. This nigga come out like Mutombo. Bow!
Shit. Not in my house. Damn, daddy.
Damn.
I was just balling up some homework. Like,
You better be ready.
weak shit out of here, son.
On the real. But that's why, like, to this day, like, I don't hoop well, but I hoop with authority. Motherfuckers, you know what's the saddest part of my life? And this is how I always tell people I gotta be better for myself. Cause I done grew up in the hood for too long, and I started hooping around white people. Not the same. I didn't know it wasn't the same. And it took me a long time to adjust.
Was out there fouling the shit out of them
I was
niggas.
throwing balls. I was playing hard defense. Like, I grew up with county ball.
Yeah.
And they don't play county ball like that.
No.
You just let niggas go. And I'm like, for what?
You damn near fouled out at the Y. Nigga, what the fuck?
That's why in my life, niggas calling fouls. And I'm like, nigga, you ain't bleeding. Calm down. So, no. I look, man. My arms are stiff and my elbows are strong.
Yeah. For sure, you're right on.
And I learned this too. This is again from Rucker. He said you ain't even gotta have post moves. As big as you are, all you gotta do is get the ball in one hand, clap that bitch one good time. Keep your elbows out. They gon' move. You ain't gotta do shit after that. I do that move 4-5 times a game. Just boom. Keep your elbows nice and tight. Then you just pass. Because everybody done cleared the way after that. They like, oh shit. As big as I am, 6'2", hell no, ain't nobody getting in my way in the post. Damn sure none of these white kids is getting in my way. And I'm just looking for the next overdue. I either take that quick layup or I'm dishing real fast. Get him one of them scoops though. I hit a nigga with an A out one time. Beautiful though. You scoop under the rim.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the step over. I was like, damn.
No. Not recently, but back in the day, yeah. I was running that test back in the good old days. I was just throwing bows and elbows everywhere, man. I ain't give a fuck. Scored 6 points.
The most basketball shit I've ever seen happen last night. Fucking super hot fire battle Gilbert Arena.
I seen that. I don't know.
That nigga said you drew up in practice. I drew up in real life. That nigga was talking to Gilbert.
Shout out to Super Hot for still having it.
Yeah. Deshaun Ron will get low on the nigga, won't he? Not see a motherfucker for like 5 years.
I swear.
And then pop up with the same gimmick. Like, he ain't go nowhere. Oh, Undertaker ass nigga.
Nigga ain't even aged. I'm like,
the hype man aged. He got a fucking goatee and mustache.
That's what I said. Like, how the fuck you didn't age? I thought it was an old video at first. Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute.
That shit's
this
clear.
Shit recent. Like, damn. Shout out to Super Hot. Matter of fact, that's one of my goals now. Is the battle rap Super Hot.
It's an unwinnable battle.
Oh, of course. But shit, I'm trying to get put on the map. Fuck you mean?
Word.
If I can go toe to toe with Super Hot, I'm fine. I ain't got a crew though. So that's the move. You can keep up if you got a crew.
Yeah.
The only person
you need a hype man.
You need.
I would have to be that. I would have to be that.
Nah, I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna have you and just nothing but white dudes. Like suit and tie ass, bored ass, white ass, no business being there.
Hell yeah. We finna go up there on some motherfucking what's dude ass name from Rap Battle? The fucking woke ass dude.
Yeah. Oh my fucking
we
God.
better go in there and spit knowledge to these niggas.
I can't remember his name.
Motherfucking Beloved.
Yeah.
Damn it, they gonna kick my ass for not remembering his name.
That's sad. Cause the only person I remember from that heyday was Sirius Jones.
Murder Mook.
And Murder Mook. But he was
mooking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mook be mooking sometimes.
Sometimes. What happened to the Asian dude? I can't remember his name.
dumbfounded?
No.
He podcast now.
No, the OG Asian dude.
Jen?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
What happened to Jen? Somebody in the comments, let me know where Jen at real quick. Like Jen was decent in his early run, and then he just kept running into people that was better than him by a long shot, and it made him look so much worse. Shout out to NBA Ballers for putting him in the game too. I don't even know if you remember that shit. No. What? So let me tell you something. Let me take you back to 2002. Remember when NBA Street was the shit?
Yeah.
So let's just take NBA Street and mix it with 2K and add a whole lot of not basketball shit in it.
So NBA Live?
No, because NBA Live was still good then. That's when NBA Live was still good. That's when 2K could have took a walk back in them days. No, it was one-on-one basketball. He was always playing in street clothes, like hood-ass street clothes. I think Chauncey Billups was on the cover of that motherfucker. With one of them old-ass fucking Adidas fits and shit.
I wasn't buying
big
no
ass
game with Chauncey Billups on the cover.
I'm telling you, though. But what I'm saying is you had to play it. The shit was decent. It was decent, though. And then in the background, Jen would be in the background fucking battle rapping niggas and shit like that. Like, you had to battle rap Jen the Rapper mid-game.
So, Def Jam with hoops.
It was Def Jam mixed with NBA Street. Swear on my life, that's what the fuck it was. It was dumb as hell. I spent more points on that game getting bigger gold chains than I did on any of my basketball stats. Damn. I spent so much money on that shit. That shit was stupid. I'm going to buy that game again. Kelly, look that up for me. Find out how much NBA Ballers cost. I might pick me up a copy today. And stream that shit. Dude, the wave of streaming retro games is coming up, which is, I mean, about damn time. I might have to go ahead and throw my name. I was ahead of my time, apparently.
The right word.
Because I was out there streaming Burnout Revenge, and what was it, WWE
also,
Shut Your Mouth, shit like that.
Emulation is gotten stupid easy.
I keep telling y'all don't believe me. It's so much better than it used to be. Again, I'm emulating hard off my phone now.
That and, like, the retro heads are growing up now.
Yeah.
So now...
We want it.
Well, no, not even that. Now we got the jobs where we can make the shit. So now, motherfuckers just our age making shit that we always wanted.
Pretty much.
Like an analog pocket.
The analog pocket was decent. That was a decent concept. I almost bought it until I seen it in action.
No, I think they fucking
revamped
that bitch.
They revamped it, and now they're doing an N64. I don't care. They still haven't fixed the shit that I care about. Like the cartridge sitting in the fucking console properly. I
asked if they put a back plate on that bitch yet, and nobody answered me.
Thank you. You know the one thing that was ruining the whole device.
Yo, why ain't nobody just put a back plate on that bitch?
I'm covered. Now I gotta put tape on a brand new device because you niggas didn't think. Maybe you want to make sure the cartridge stays in there. You had an answer, I'm assuming?
It's $15 most places, yeah.
Okay.
And places, like Walmart and that are still trying to sell it at $35. So don't.
Well, them resellers own Walmart, so don't trust that shit.
Right, don't trust that.
Walmart still have a 2002 game.
Because it's people reselling on Walmart. You can resell on Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah.
But go to other places, it's $15.
I might pick me up a copy of NBA Ballers.
The fuck console was that on?
PS2.
Oh.
I want to say it was PS2 and Xbox, but for sure it's PS2. And they came with a CD. Dude, that shit came with a whole ass CD and everything. Like, they had exclusive mixes to songs and shit on that motherfucker.
See, I missed that.
Wait, what?
They have a drawstring bag, too.
No shit. I fucks with that. Collector's edition.
I missed that wave. I was the nigga buying all the obscure anime games. Like, I played the fucking Shaman King game for PlayStation 2.
I did too. What you mean?
I played the fucking
not only
Full Metal Alchemist game for PlayStation 2.
Hold on. The Full Metal Alchemist game was actually decent.
Yeah.
And it was better. To me, it was a better retelling of the story than the fucking anime itself.
Than the first anime, yeah.
Well, the original. Because that was before Brotherhood.
Yeah.
So, no, it was solid. That was solid. Shaman King wasn't bad. I rented that bitch from Blockbuster.
So did I. Shout out to Blockbuster. Oh, was it Hollywood Video?
Hollywood Video.
Hollywood Video. Yep.
Because I remember that was the era when I was going into Game Freak, or what was it? Was it called Game Freak?
It was very much Hollywood Video because that bitch was right on Stony.
Yep. That's the one I used to go to. Yeah.
Yo, God.
And now they
Streets is dead, man. Yo, this is the whole setting. The Streets is dead.
It's gone, man.
Yo.
I gotta find a nigga that
one
worked out.
blockbuster left in the world. They say.
I'm going. I'm going. Oh, 100%.
I think they have a. There was. No,
they finna build a hotel.
I was at TwitchCon 19. Also, shout out to my people at TwitchCon this weekend. Hey.
Is this weekend? Oh, shit. California or East Coast?
Vegas.
Ooh.
I would have went, but I
thought you said you were going.
I had class yesterday, and motherfuckers got a first week 0 tolerance policy. So if I would have not went to class, that would have not been the program no fucking more.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, smarter thing to do.
I did want to see that fucking globe though.
Yeah, that's what I remember. That's why I was in Vegas.
That shit looks so cool on the outside. It holds 18,000 people.
Yeah. I'll find when there's a good showing in there, then I'll look at more into it. But right now it's just a big ass light bulb. Looks annoying. The fuck were we gonna say before that? I feel like there was a point to this. By the way, I just realized I'm pretty sure you hit the buttons anyway, but that's Invincible and I'm effing Bob. Really strongly skipped over that, and that's against my own policy. That's like 100% my policy. I don't do that. You know who it is. Nah, fuck that.
But as penance for us fucking up, now y'all gotta go to www.advententertainment.com.
Now you know where to go. Now you know what to do.
Yeah.
Damn. No, I was going to the Planet Hollywood, whatever the fuck it was called. Jesus Christ, my brain is fucked to that.
Oh, they had a blockbuster like corner. Like they had like a corner exhibit and they did it up like inside of a blockbuster. And it was
no, that shit was decent. I want to go to some shit like that. The one in the last living blockbuster in Oregon, they're building a hotel apparently. Mm-hmm. So if they get that pulled off, I'm definitely going.
I want to go to the fucking Naruto. They have a Naruto hotel in Japan.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Japan. Like not only
they will dead ass just dedicate agriculture
to TV shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know why. I mean, shout out to them for doing it, but you know what it is? Because they know what brings tourism there. That's all it is. Like, we should start doing that shit here. We should just have like.
I think we have enough outside people in Chicago at the moment, please.
No, what I mean is,
I think we're good.
Touristy wise, we should make like America Land or some goofy shit like that.
America Land in Chicago,
somewhere in America where people would tour to.
Take O Block and make a fucking hood exhibit.
Yeah, I would. People,
nobody,
foreigners like that kind of shit.
White people will go to the gangster museum.
White people will go there. What I'm saying is most foreigners will go to shit like that because they want to see it without being there. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what part of Chicago was Al Capone in actually?
North side? Out west.
Okay.
It was west side, yeah.
Because I don't think you
Matter of fact, look it up, Kelly, because they do tours of his house still.
I don't know if you can make a gangster museum in Chicago without Al Capone, but that nigga was not Southside. That's what I'm saying.
No, of course not. And mind you, we meme Al Capone so hard in this city. Al Capone is not a gangster to most people. Most people, and I've proven this fact, most people that come into the city and they see Al Capone without really knowing who Al Capone is, they think he's a fucking politician or some shit, or like just like a public figure. People don't realize that he's a gangster if they don't already know. And then Kelly, who knew who Al Capone was like, why do y'all got so much Al Capone shit?
Because
we're
like
dumb.
No, because Chicago like gangsters.
Because we're stupid. We have so many other great figures.
He lived on 7244 South Prairie Avenue.
Oh, that nigga Southside as fuck. Yeah, nigga, gangster museum.
Stupid.
Come on, man. They made a trap music museum in Atlanta. We can have a gangster museum.
Really?
Hold on, I want to go to that shit. Don't
you
look
no,
at me
you
like
can.
That.
I'm gonna look at it like how the fuck I want to,
bro. That is trap a music. Museum of T.I., Jeezy, Gucci Mane.
I know who trap music niggas are.
Come on, bro. That shit. And,
you don't get a museum while you're still alive. I'm sorry.
They just put up a wax figure of The Rock, and did you see The Rock curse their ass out?
Mm-hmm. I'm personally mad that they didn't do the meme Rock figure. That's what they should have did with the fanny pack and all. I would. Now that would have made my
With
day.
the turtleneck and the gold chain? Yo, please, no.
They should have.
I've already seen that too many places.
Oh, but the thing is it would have been hilarious. And more people, I guarantee you more people went to go see that. Just so they could do the pose right now. Niggas would have dressed up and stood next to the wax figure.
They made fucking Central of Intelligence rock. I don't know. That motherfucker in there with a fucking short sleeve collar shirt.
Yeah, I
like you
thought
better
that
go
was
do IT or some shit.
But that is new age Dwayne, so it's fine. Because I think they said it's Dwayne's wax figure, not The Rock. So as long as they keep it that way, I'm fine with it.
The nigga himself was unpleased.
Too
No
bad.
matter what the fuck.
You should be unpleased because we are all unpleased with you. Fuck out of here.
Again, I liked Black Adam.
You alone like Black
It's
Adam.
not me and me alone. It broke. Didn't it do broke even?
Yeah, because a lot of people went to go see it because we expected it to be good, and then we seen it and we were like, "Fuck, this sucks. This is terrible."
It was better than the Flash.
Okay, so yeah, some other garbage is better than garbage. Mind you, most
They
of these,
was betting.
they were betting the bank on it.
You know.
Mind you, they weren't betting on Flash. They were betting on the Batmans to carry Flash.
Yes.
And it still didn't work.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton did his thing, though.
Yeah. I'm saying.
He even brought out the old Nikes.
I just want to know how much money did WB spend keeping that actor out of jail just for his movie to flop?
Too much, probably. Too much.
That's the only reason that nigga wasn't locked up is because
He's trying to finish this whack-ass movie.
Is because DC needed it to be so.
And I'm sorry. Bad call. Very bad call. I mean, but we all are in agreement that the Flash
should have
sucks.
got the nigga from the TV show.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, hey, as you said before, it was their choice.
It was.
And they made their choices.
Wrong choice.
But it was
wrong choice.
It was their choice to make, so we can't argue it.
Oh, I never said that. Your choice to say is very much your choice, but I can tell you dumbass with your choice.
Roll the clips back. How are we looking on time, by the way? Again, damn. See, look, these episodes that are just flying by, I'm not a fan of, by the way. As mind you, it's not that I have like things that I wanted to talk about. I hate when this show gets away from me, and then I'm like, all right, now I gotta rush certain topics into an episode. So either way, let's get this out of the way, because I've been warming this up in the back of my mind all week. 2 points I would like to make.
Okay.
And these are both directed towards gamers and all gamers of all kinds. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all niggas to stop bitching about every game that comes out before the motherfucking game comes out.
No. People were bitching about Spider-Man?
No, they're bitching about COD. Slightly, yeah. Well, everybody bitched about Spider-Man before it came out, because they said it was Spider-Man 2 with Spider-Man 1 DLC, which I thought was hilarious. Because they were like,
it was.
No, this Spider-Man that we're playing now is
calm
DLC
the fuck down.
to the first one.
Calm down.
Why? Because they were like, well, the map is still the same. Where the fuck else is Spider-Man supposed to go?
You tell me how much New York changes within a year. Like, what? It's New York.
They were like, he should have went somewhere else. And I'm like,
why?
He's Spider-Man of New York. He don't go nowhere else. That's where he goes. He goes around New York.
And space. And unless you bitches finna hop on a ship, which?
No.
Spider-Man 3.
Different Spider-Man do different shit. Our Spider-Man stays in New York. I'm sorry. If it ain't 2099 Spider-Man.
Nah, Peter can handle space.
No. Peter Parker stays his ass in New York.
Peter Parker does not stay his ass in New York.
Your bullshit MCU Peter Parker can go to space.
I'm not talking about that.
No,
I'm talking about even fucking 90s Spider-Man left New York.
No, he went.
90s Spider-Man traversed dimensions.
He traversed dimensions in New York. It was still New York. The only one that was
nigga
outside
went to Wakanda.
He did not. That was a different Spider-Man.
Peter went
That
to
was
Wakanda.
a different Spider-Man. Different entire Spider-Man. That was a different Spider-Man.
That was Peter Parker. That nigga was getting his hair braided by the Dora Milaje.
Check this out. What I mean by regular ass Spider-Man is not spectacular or all these other extra.
No, that was a comic.
Regular
ass Peter when it got some fucking cornrows by the Dora Milaje.
And you want that to happen right now with everybody getting canceled?
Not what
Be
I'm
careful
saying.
what you're asking for.
That's not what I'm saying.
I do not need my Spider-Man getting canceled.
I'm saying Peter has grown up to where he can go outside.
But the problem is I don't want none of that with the Spider-Man we got. The Spider-Man we got is working.
But Miles Miles handled the city for how long was he in? Was he in Sri Lanka
weeks.
Or whatever the fuck
It's like
that was?
2 weeks. And so it was Sim Cara.
And New York did almost blow up in them 2 weeks.
Multiple times. He couldn't handle. Miles didn't handle shit by himself. This nigga had to tell all of New York he was Spider-Man. He had to go get a retired villain out of nowhere. Help me. He got his other Asian buddy doing all the extra work. He got podcasters doing work for this nigga. Miles can't do shit by himself.
But I like that now. I like the banter between Genki and Peter. I'm not gonna lie. I like their interactions.
I've been
doing a lot of side missions. They have a lot of dialogue, man. It is kind of cute.
No, I believe it. But here's the thing. It's because Spider-Man's always Spider-Man. His interactions with anybody are going to be great. Yeah. So I'm not going to give that up to that. What I'm saying is Miles, and this is foreshadowing to our future debate now that we can re-crack that shit back open. Unless you want to wait for the last Spider-Verse movie in 3 years. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm waiting 3 years.
But I will say this. Of all the Spider-Mans... Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Well,
I thought it was 25.
No, they pushed it back again from 25 because it was supposed to be this year.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the very beginning of the 2024.
Okay,
and then it got pushed back a year. Then apparently because of how long it dragged out, the writer strike and all that shit, it got pushed back a little further. Who knows?
Right, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the actor strike. Shout out to the actor strike.
Depending on where you're going, because I've been very pleased with it.
If it was not for the actor strike, I wouldn't have got Method Man at the Wu-Tang concert.
Why?
Because nigga, he on Power.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It definitely would have been filming, and I would not have gotten fucking none of the Method Man records.
So check this out. I've been happy with the writer strike because I had to not see some garbage for a little bit. They had to take a break from making shitty movies and TV shows so they can actually, I don't know, try.
No, I think all them shits is just not gonna come out
they
next
just
year.
postpone. Yeah,
all them shit is just still gonna come out next year.
At least I got a break, so I'm happy for the break. It was a nice 6 months of not garbage pumped in my face.
Niggas' backlogs are probably happy about the actor strike.
I didn't have to see The Rock for a long time, which I was definitely pleased with that.
The Rock pulling up on SmackDown on a random fucking. Ass Denver, Colorado was fire though.
I didn't watch it and I could care less about it.
That's how we got Cena. The actor strike is how we got Cena on SmackDown for 8 weeks.
But at least I'm glad to see them there instead of on my TV on doing other shit. I don't need them anywhere near the rest of my life.
Oh no, I like Peacemaker.
Peacemaker was okay. I feel like again that's another role. Certain actors can't act, so they're just themselves with the character around them. And I feel like Peacemaker is about the closest John Cena gets to being a character role.
Peacemaker is the heel John Cena I've always wanted.
Yeah, I mean, it works for him. Yeah. So shout out to him.
That nigga need to get an operation or something.
I just don't fuck with him in China.
Fucking bald spot.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know what the fuck. He can't. I think at this point his hair makes too much for him to bring it home. So I'm gonna need a nigga to get the injections or something.
Well, no, because he's fine with it because he's in bed with China, so China don't mind his bald spot.
Fuck them, nigga. Me, I mind it.
And guess what?
I mind his bald spot.
He don't give a shit about you because all he cares about is the Chinese market.
I mind that nigga bald spot.
Trust me, John Cena don't give two shits about you.
That motherfucker took what the fuck he took? He took a super kick. Bro, I hate how John Cena takes super kicks. I really do.
I hate how that nigga wrestle, but
he put his hands up on every super kick, and right now he's in a few involving Usos. So he's finna put his hands up a lot.
At least he's not having full-fledged conversations on how the match should be going while he's having a match, because that's been nice. Because I literally used to hear him say, now do this. Now, maybe a little quieter. Maybe a little quieter.
2017 is really when I became a full-fledged Cena fan.
Really?
Because it's when the end was near. He was getting some wins, but you could see it. You could see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Was that when he introduced that new dumbass power punch move that he had?
No, that was like 2019. After
That
was after the China tour.
Yeah. I gotta find out what happened with him in China. I need to know. I gotta find out. Because this nigga was apologizing. Because that was when he was apologizing about Taiwan.
Yeah.
He's been speaking full fucking Chinese and Mandarin and shit. Yeah. He keeps going there, staying for prolonged amount of times, and then he comes back with more movie deals than he ever left with. The nigga's doing something with the Chinese government, and I'm not cool with it, is all I'm saying. This nigga used to be the American wrestler, and now I'm full-fledged saying he's a Chinese wrestler. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Fuck the communist horse he rode in on, is all I'm saying. I'm calling John Cena a commie. I said it.
That nigga's dog tags are trembling right now.
Yeah.
That nigga was in the Marine.
And maybe the nigga's a traitor. I don't fucking know. He could be a sleeper cell. All I'm saying is this nigga apologized. When he apologized about saying Taiwan's a country, that's when I lost all respect for him as an American. We don't apologize for shit. Especially Marines. The only thing that he had...
Geography is tough, nigga. Well, I don't know.
So Taiwan is a country.
Okay. They got to apologize for some true shit?
Unless you're China. China's...
Apologizing for some true shit is kind of American.
No. Because here's where it becomes un-American. China says Taiwan's not a country. China's the only one that believes Taiwan's not a country. Taiwan won medals in the Olympics. And China said, nah, we won the medals in the Olympics. And if you don't say Taiwan is not a country and they're a part of China, they will cancel you in a heartbeat.
It's a lot of... I don't know if we...
Nigga, fucking...
I don't know.
What's old boy's name? The Chinese comedian. Uncle Roger. He got in trouble for that shit. He made a joke about Taiwan. China dropped his ass.
Shout out to Uncle Roger. He's pretty funny. What's going on with 2023, man? It felt like everybody is trying to take some shit that ain't theirs, really. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't bleep this out, dude. I don't want to be canceled.
No, that's fine. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Israel and Palestine. Fucking Ukraine and Russia still at it. Motherfucking, I think the Mexicans is fighting over some territory too. This shit with Taiwan. What is going on? Why is 2020 years just, all right, we finna spin the block? What's going on?
I'm not saying... I'll put it this way without explaining it in too thoroughly. Did you play Black Ops 3? Or Black Ops 2?
No.
Go back and play Black Ops 2 and then watch the news. And you'll find a lot of similarities. Way too many similarities. That's all I'm saying.
And everybody wants you to care.
Nah, we moving on. We moving on.
All right.
Because we moving on. That's why. Right. So back to the original point. We happy talking on this episode. No, just no, the gamers. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and put a dick in your mouth. And just stop complaining about some shit that ain't even out yet. Niggas complaining about Modern Warfare before it ain't even out yet. This got weeks to go before it come out. Niggas was mad. They was like, the game should have been like this in the first place. Well, it wasn't, and they redid it. So be happy that they redid it.
Oh, yeah. I hate when people complain about that. I mean, I don't know. I come from the wrestling game community where they actively will take some shit out on purpose just to put back in 2 years.
You're also an iPhone user, so that's some shit you're probably used to as well.
I got an 11. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Sorry.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. All that shit past 11, I don't know nothing.
Take it away. Put it back in. Here's a dongle.
You know what? Because I've been getting a lot of iPhone heat this week. What the fuck is going on? How do you niggas video chat?
With the fucking front-facing camera that we have, nigga, it's a button.
Okay, let me say this a different way. What is the... I guess.
It's called video call. It's a button right next to the phone. So you just push the video call button, or we can just switch mid-call, which I've done before. So I could just be on the phone with you and like, I'm gonna hit the video call button and then it just turns the camera on.
Oh, I didn't. I genuinely was.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. One of those iPhone things where everybody's like, "Y'all ain't got FaceTime," and I'm like, "No, we just have the basic equivalent of it, which is video calling. We just don't call it something or Apple something. It's just the thing that it is. We have it, or either we had it right after you had it, or we had it well before you had it, and we just don't use it. That's most of what Samsung gets heat for. Is we just don't use all the shit y'all use because we don't care. Yeah, after I slander iPhone real quick, y'all finally getting RCS, so I would like to round of applause for finally upgrading your text messaging to the new form of text messaging after Great Britain decided to sue you niggas again for breaching data because your form of text messaging isn't encrypted at all. So niggas can just steal all your text messages. And now they're like,
see some freak shit. They steal my text messages. Niggas with it is.
I mean, it's just a security threat that I didn't have to worry about. I didn't know yours. I didn't know Apple iMessages. What do you call it?
iMessage.
Y'all just, they ain't got no security whatsoever, apparently. So, shout out to getting sued for the second time recently. Not you specifically, obviously. But shout out to Apple for getting sued twice recently to finally upgrade their shit.
Then where the fuck is the class action suits? I ain't even one of them niggas, but I can start. The fuck? I can start being one of them.
I wouldn't be surprised if they finally... But at the same time, I feel like niggas won't sue Apple. Like, collectively, it won't be enough niggas suing Apple. Because y'all just be like, whatever, man. As long as I still get my... And you know what's the sad part? I feel like even after you guys get RCS for your text messaging, Apple will still find a way to make non-Apple phones text messages green just to be ignorant for no damn reason.
Of course.
The cell phone racism that comes from Apple is impressive, is all I'm saying. At this point now, it's just racism. And I would like anybody out here to have that conversation without it not sounding kind of racist. A little bit racist. Ew. That bubble green. I don't talk to green bubble people. Excuse me? Do I hint a taste? This is a taste of racism in that conversation? Even though them green bubbles are, secure, much more intelligent.
I got an iPhone due to shame. Like, a bitch definitely shamed me into getting the iPhone.
That's sad. I'm like, grow up.
She shamed me into getting the iPhone, and we ain't fucking FaceTime one time.
And you know what kills me, though? Is you will say that sentence. Enlightenment in past tense. You'll say that now. But then literally just, 2-3 weeks ago, you're like, I can't get a bitch that ain't got an iPhone. I'll buy her an iPhone. Yeah, just continuing the shame.
Yeah. It's a vicious cycle.
It's just a vicious cycle.
And I stand on that 10 toes down.
I'm just saying, for you, man.
Bro, reactions? I can't leave reactions now.
They have reactions. Everybody has reactions.
No, I've reacted to some shit, and an Android user, it comes up as quotations.
That was way back when we didn't have RCS.
Back? That shit was a month ago. Mom.
I'm sorry.
It happens to my mom's phones a lot.
How old is her phone?
Not that old.
I was just saying, mine consistently gets reactions, no problem.
And that motherfucker say,
shit.
Trey loved the message.
Yeah, no, they used to do that before we fully adopted the new RCS text message system. Now that we have it, no.
How long has that been?
It's been, depending on the phone brand you have, it's been at least a year now. It's been well over a year.
It might be within that time that I'm referring to.
No, it's been a good over a year now. Where it's so bad now though that if I react to an iPhone's message, it flips the other way now. So now that you guys will get the I like this thing,
I hate that.
And I'm just like, damn, what happened? Oh, that's right. Justin ain't up to date.
So what the fuck phone should I get? The girl I'm talking to, she says she can't get an iPhone because it don't come with pins. What's the fuck?
Oh, she got one of my phones. Smart person.
Oh man. She didn't talk to me about that fucking stylist so many goddamn times.
And now, again, I'm not like stylist crazy because I feel like we can do more with it. But at the same time, when I had it, loved it. When I got away from it, it hurt. It really did hurt. But then when I got back to it, I don't use it consistently. But when I do use it, be like, damn, it just be there. It just be there.
Asked me how do I write notes, and I was perplexed. I was perplexed as to how to answer that. I'm like, how the fuck do you right now?
I love that now you are catching reverse racism for your phone. How do you just not? You don't scribble notes? You don't doodle on your phone?
Yo, what the fuck do you mean? No, I don't doodle, nigga.
Nigga, I literally have show notes that I write handwritten on my phone so I can come back to it later.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. When I get somebody's phone number, I'm like, yeah, just write it there. It'll convert it and then save it to my phone as a contact just from writing his information in my phone.
Wait, so it will take your writing and convert it to text?
Convert it to text. If it's actual contact information, you put your name and phone number.
It will save it.
It'll detect. It detects as you go. It's
all right,
intelligent.
nigga, what phone do I get there, nigga? Damn.
It all depends on what you want. I'm a big fan of Samsung. I've seen the OnePlus's new phone. The OnePluses are fucking phenomenal.
Is that Google?
No, they're separated company entirely. The OnePlus, now that they have one of the foldable phones, and their foldable phones are the shit. No fucking folding groove or nothing in that bitch.
Does it fold up or
fold
like
sideways?
It
folds. Yeah, so it folds sideways. But here's the thing: their phone, unlike Samsung's and everybody else's, is still full size. So it's full size. It's full size when it's closed.
So
it'll be about that big, probably bigger. Closed.
Okay.
So closed, it's still the same size as a normal phone.
Yeah.
And then it opens even wider.
Okay.
So I'm like, damn, that's actually kind of nice. And it has a 2-hinge system, so there's no creases and shit like that. So the OnePlus I'm a fan of. Google phones I'm kind of considering maybe going back to. I'm not there yet, but I'm thinking about it. And then Samsung. Samsung's the shit, man.
I can't remember what the fuck my last Android was. It was something with an H.
HTC?
It was HTC.
HTC, they had really good phones back in the day.
Fuck. Is HTC still alive?
Possibly. They probably do like the discounted like aftermarket style phones now. But
So Google if HTC is still a fucking thing. HTC, that was like one of my favorite phones.
Yeah, no, the HTC was killer.
They did have an issue with mirroring, but that was back then.
Yeah.
But I had to buy mad cords and cables and dongles and shit.
Yeah, no. Back then, that's when things were just rough around the edges still.
That was like 2017, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that I will say this, though, I will give, and this is the only thing that pains me a little bit, is I'm on the wrong side of the universe because I'm a PlayStation guy, but I'm a Android guy. And technically, it's supposed to be PlayStation, Apple,
really,
Xbox, Android. That is the right side of the world.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And I hate it. And I'm like, I wish PlayStation would just learn that. God damn it, Android's so much better.
I'm not buying an Xbox.
No, I have one and I've never turned it on.
I do. See, that's the fucked up thing. Because I love Game Pass. And I'm not really a big fan of PlayStation Plus. But I'm not buying a fucking Xbox.
No.
I'll buy a new computer before I buy an Xbox.
Just get Game Pass like I did for a while. Get Game Pass and play it on your phone. Just play it on your phone. Well, you have an Apple.
I'm trying to stream.
You have an Apple, though.
I be trying to stream.
You can, because you don't have a Samsung. I'm sorry. I keep thinking of shit because I can just plug my phone into the computer and stream. It directly just connects the screen to the
USB-C?
computer. Yep.
That's what the fuck I've been learning a lot. I've been learning about USB-C ports, sound cards. Like this first week has been heavy hardware. And I think
welcome to the future, bud.
No, but we've done like 4 chapters in a week, all hardware. And I think they said like this is all the hardware we gonna do. We've covered a lot of shit. Like they said that we gonna have an in-class project. I'm gonna make a fucking Cat 5 wire.
Nice. That's a project now. That's crazy.
It's gonna be.
That was like high school, like bullshitting. We just used to make cables for fun. Anyway, did you have an answer on the HTC thing?
No.
They're all into VR right now.
That's true. The Vive is really big, though. No. Because HTC's Vive, best headset of like computer-based headset, best one that ever existed.
Really,
hands down. I use that shit a lot when like they had displays and shit.
Okay.
Fuck, dude, it was so good back in the day. It was so good. Everybody else has now progressed very far ahead. I don't know if HTC is still doing shit, but back then, nobody was competing with HTC. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. The only thing that was bad with HTC is their price. Because their fucking VR back in like that era, their price was like $3,000. in the age that headsets were like 1,000, maybe 1,500. But damn it, was it so much better? All right, let's cut the commercial because we're way over commercial breakdown.
They do still do phones, but their last phone was like 2 years ago. It looks like.
Yeah, they're doing. That's what I thought. They were more the budget guys now.
Yeah. So
But that's cool.
yes and no. They're doing other things.
Yeah, no, they're in everything else now. All right, commercial. Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I'm still effing Bob, just in case you didn't remember. And that's Invincible, in case you didn't remember him either. And I would just like to say that everybody who plays video games can shut the fuck up. Because I really want to reiterate that. Stop bitching about shit that ain't out yet. But the other thing that I was really pissed off about, this really ties back into Spider-Man. I'm gonna need all you gamers who complain that there ain't shit out. Like, there's a full list of games right now. They're like, ain't no good games out right now.
We've actually been eating
great.
Fucking, I haven't heard anybody talk about Assassin's Creed, and apparently that was good. Oh
no, it sucks. Well, no, it's not that it sucks. It's because it wasn't what they sold us on. It was supposed to be going back to normal, and then they added teleportation and shit like that in the game. We're just like, God damn it, we just want Assassin's Creed 2. Just give us that and leave us alone. And they keep adding extra weird shit that nobody asked for.
I haven't heard a literal fucking peep about Assassin's Creed,
which is good.
It came out.
Because maybe they'll listen this time. After this, and when they realize people ain't fucking with this shit anymore, make a good old game.
Supposed to go back to like Altair's time?
Yeah, so it's going back to, I don't know if you play Valhalla.
No.
So I forgot, it was the main antagonist, the antagonist assassin. Because now assassins are kind of antagonists now. Yeah. The whole thing's fucked up now.
So we on the Templar side?
No, so we're still playing as assassins.
Just rogue assassins.
It's just more, no, there's more like the assassins aren't as good as we always seemed.
Okay.
Which has kind of always been the point. But now they're really harping down on that, and now we're playing as the antagonist assassin in his time period now. Because at this point in Valhalla, they went to the past to play as a Viking, where that assassin came from, and then somehow he came into present time. Like, he took over a person's body, and then he was a real person in 2023 and shit. Yeah, it's a fucking mess.
Oh,
the whole game's a fucking mess.
So this one actually got combat outside of the ancestors again?
Oh. That's the thing. It just always tells a story outside of the Animus, but you're still in the Animus. It makes no fucking sense, okay?
Rest in peace, my nigga Desmond. Because I actually enjoyed the
His trilogy?
little parts where they would put you outside of the Animus and you would have to do shit.
No, yeah, those were great. Now when it's outside, it's just bitching and complaining. Valhalla was the worst. Valhalla was the worst about it.
I did not like Black Flags outside of Animus shit, where you were just in the fucking media office.
I liked it.
No, I did not like that.
But you know what it was? It was...
Because them motherfuckers basically just became Sony, and I ain't like that.
So here's the reason...
That was my issue.
I get what you mean.
That was my issue.
So what made Black Flags good is that was the fact that nobody was paying attention. For that to have made sense, you had to have played a different game. What game do you think you had to play to make sense of that game? Take a guess.
Ezio shit?
Not at all. You remember a game called Watch Dogs?
Oh, yeah.
Watch Dogs was heavily paired with Assassin's Creed. Abstergo was there, as well as Assassin's Creed. So their stories kind of matched up. And there was a lot of hidden lore between the two. So that was what made the outside the anime shit good, is you were learning about both games on either side. Okay. So I was like, oh, that's a really nice way to tie in two franchises. Eventually, that was what was supposed to happen, was the two franchises were supposed to merge. And you were going to get the Watchdog hackers pairing up with assassins.
That's fire.
That would have been so much better.
Why the fuck I ain't get that in Legion?
Because you wanted fucking a black male lead, and they gave you one in Watch Dogs 2, and it was ass. Watch Dogs 2 was hot garbage. Yeah. And they didn't know what to do after that. They were like, fuck, we screwed it all up. And then they gave you Legion, trying to get people back to playing it again so they could hype it back up. But now at that point, Assassin's Creed is far gone. So now that's far gone, and now Watch Dogs is far gone. So there's no chance of merging the two anymore.
Why? They both ass.
Yeah, so who's going to play a game that's going to have the biggest merger of two game series of all time? Or should have had the biggest merger of all time? That could have been one of the greatest mergers of two games ever.
Yeah.
And now that no one cares about either of those series, what's the point? No one's going to play it.
I disagree. I feel like they're going to have to tear down a lot of shit.
They would have to tear down and start over.
They're going to have to go back to Desmond, nigga. They're going to have to,
Desmond's
they're gonna have
dead.
to revive the nigga. They're going to have to say, oh, we faked his death. I don't know. I don't fucking know. They're going to have to bring that Desmond nigga back.
True.
And then maybe pair him with the black guy from
No,
2.
they would have to do Aiden. Aiden was the better character by a long shot.
Yes, but then have it with where you looking for Aiden or some shit. I don't know.
I know what
Aiden could be the final goal of it,
Right.
but you kind of need Desmond.
No, you need Desmond. Hey, mind you, Aiden's the guy from Watch Dogs. The
You know what
first
I'm
guy.
saying? Yeah, no. You need Aiden could be like who the fuck they looking for.
But they did that in Watch Dogs. I mean, Watch Dogs Legion. He's in Watch Dogs Legion.
Yeah, Legion's bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that.
So we could just say that was a fucking side story. That was
So
filler.
we finna fucking
yes,
DC
nigga, that
this shit.
was filler.
Oh my fucking god, I hate this.
That was filler.
We don't have filler video games. I don't want to go. If they filler Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs, that's proof in the pudding that it's not good. It ain't nobody going back.
Shit.
This is terrible. This is all terrible, and it's okay. We missed out. We missed out. That's all. Enjoy what you had and realize that we fucked it up. We just royally fucked it up. I personally will go back and play Black Flag, because Black Flag was the shit, though.
I'm going to finish Black Flag one day.
You never finished it?
I'm going to finish Syndicate one day.
Syndicate wasn't as good, but it was a great story. I like the concept of it. The concept
I like
was
the
great.
twins.
Yeah.
Honestly, that shit reminds me of fucking Spider-Man 2 now with the switching in between.
Yeah. No, they definitely...
Switching is so fucking smooth in Spider-Man.
I haven't unlocked any of the fast travel, but the fast travel I hear is fucking phenomenal because it doesn't. It has,
No, it's just a screenshot of you like coming out the subway.
no, they changed it. Now
Oh.
it's even smoother. Now it's just like as fast as you switch Spider-Mans. It's that fast in fast travel. It's just him just dropping in, like flying in and some shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, using the web wings.
Yeah.
And
So,
yeah, okay, yeah, I did see that.
I was like, it seems smooth. I'm gonna get behind it.
What do you think now? Okay, 2 questions. One, do we get a DLC? Because we did get a DLC, which was Miles.
No, you got DLC for Spider-Man too.
Oh,
You haven't played that either?
Spider-Man itself
Spider-Man
got
had
DLC?
3 story DLCs.
Damn, before Miles came out?
Yes.
Fuck. All right, yeah. Well, I missed one.
You missed
I missed
3.
I missed all of
You missed
one.
all of the DLCs.
I missed all of one.
Oh, you didn't play the one at all, right?
No, I played Miles.
You're fucking up. Miles' game is nowhere near as good as the original.
So, do you see DLC
Yes,
for this?
more than likely.
And how ready are you for Wolverine? It still doesn't have a date.
And doesn't
but
have a
I'm
date.
Fucking ready for Wolverine.
It depends.
It's pre-X-Men Wolverine though.
Right. So it depends on how they do it. So the few things I've heard about it, good. The reason why I'm still iffy is because I played Wolverine Revenge, and that game was perfect.
Oh.
That game was God of War with Wolverine. Shit was gruesome, it was bloody. It literally had fucking fatalities in it. Like, the shit was ridiculous. It was the perfect fucking game. If they don't come close to that,
I got so much faith in Insomniac though.
yeah, no, I have faith in Insomniac, but there's a thing when you hold on to a character,
True.
and there's been greatness with the character.
True.
So the same thing when Spider-Man came out. I was like, all right, I don't know if you remember Spider-Man 2 with Tobey. Peak Spider-Man gaming.
I need them to have the same like battle damage system. Like how the suits will get fucked up.
Yeah.
I need Wolverine to get fucked
They've
up.
already said that he can be fully dismembered. He'll be fully dismembered.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit. Wait,
they're definitely going. They
wait.
already said they're going for
Yeah,
M
it's
rating.
M, yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna take hardcore like missing limb shit. So yeah, no, they're going for the gusto.
I like that.
Again, what they've said is great. All I'm saying is I've seen what it should be.
Okay.
You have to do that and better. And that's why I'm worried. Same thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man did what I didn't expect it to do. It took what I loved and did it better. Wolverine, I'm just under the same level of skepticism. That's all.
Are you at all worried about the outside of Insomniac Marvel games coming up?
Yeah, because they're gonna be terrible. We've already had the Avengers, which was hot garbage.
So there's 3 games coming up. It's the Cap Black Panther game. That's like the niggas fighting through World War II.
No.
It's the solo Black Panther game.
No.
And a solo Iron Man game.
I'm not playing any of those. So here, let me tell you this right off.
I don't know. That fucking Cap Black Panther. If that Cap Black Panther game plays anything like Spider-Man 2, where you just switching out, or like Guardians, where you just doing combos together, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I mean, that's cool.
I think them niggas should give everything to Insomniac at this point.
Yeah, it would be better, but
like, fuck, take as long as you want, just every game, nigga.
Because they so far they've done well. Because I want people to remember that Insomniac made one of the other greatest series in the world, and that was Infamous.
Yes.
So they don't miss with hero-based games. They don't miss.
I loved Infamous. I ain't gonna lie, I also had a soft spot for Prototype.
Yeah. Prototype, I think, was... Let me rephrase it this way. Prototype had the better character that I immediately liked.
Love
but
Prototype.
Cole, when it came around to 2, they beefed up Cole so well.
Yeah, 2 is insane.
It was fucking insane.
2 is insane.
And, and Delson in the last one was fucking phenomenal too.
I wouldn't mind revisiting those for YouTube.
Oh no, they were good. I just played those again recently when they finally gave us the DLC to Second Son's Infamous. Mm-hmm. When they finally bridged the gap between the two. And so I'm just like, thank you for doing this fucking 20 years later.
Insomniac, man. Good people over there.
Yeah, no. Insomniac knows how to do games. You know what Insomniac is? They're Santa Monica Studios before they started fucking up. Because Santa Monica thought they were bigger than God of War. And you're not. You are Kratos. You are the Kratos company, and that's all you'll ever be.
What the fuck is wrong with being the Kratos company, though?
Nothing.
Like, that sounds like a good lane to be in.
You don't want to hedge your bets on one game that people, in a sense, want to end. We don't want the games to end, but we want the story to have a definitive finish. You can't keep killing a character and bringing them back. You know what I mean?
I think if not currently, maybe one more game, you could just have a fucking Atreus game at this point.
I think that's what they're really pushing for is an Atreus, and I wouldn't play it. No, I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good game.
I really liked how they changed him in the last one.
I still think he was a pretentious asshole.
He actually had a character.
Yeah, no, he had a character finally.
Dick,
right,
in the first one.
But now he's a dick with more dick layers. Like, I'm good.
Wow, imagery.
Who told you to imagine that?
You said it.
And it was words, nigga. Who told you to think of dick layers, nigga? That's crazy.
What?
That is crazy. I'm saying it multiple times. I still can't think of it.
Game.
Yeah, no, I guarantee we're gonna get an Atreus game. I just don't care. They're still pushing for a prequel game, which I wouldn't be too mad at, of him traveling to Egypt because they have it in comic form already. So the story's been told. But they're like, maybe we should make like a quick game so now you have the bridging gap in between. I will go on the line and say this. Maybe I don't know if this is a controversial gaming statement, but I'm going to stand on it. I like the 2 new games. Still not as good as the last 3, the original 3. Nowhere near. The last 2 are good. I like the over-shoulder combat.
I haven't seen a whole lot of the most recent one.
It's just more of it. It's more of the same, but it's
newer. The first new one was crazy though.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good. It's just it wasn't as fast, and I think that's what I didn't like. A lot of people were just like, I don't like the beat 'em up style.
That's true. They slowed it down to try and make the hits more impactful.
Yeah, which I get. I definitely get it. Phenomenal. It does come across that way. Probably the best Soul style game that I've ever attempted to play. But it ain't Kratos to me. That's all it is. When I play Kratos, and this is where I catch the most flack for it with God of War. I don't want a story. I don't care. I don't care. It's the same argument I have about Broly. That's what made him great. He had one goal. It was a misguided goal, but he had one goal, and it was fuck you. And then it turned to fuck y'all. Then it said fuck everybody. And I'm like, I like this. I love this. I don't need a motive. I don't need a story. I don't need, what is he thinking right now? I don't give a shit.
What is he thinking right now? Blood.
Blood. That's it.
That's what he's thinking right now.
That's
Hey,
it.
getting it
He
back
wasn't
in
even
blood.
thinking about blood. He was just looking at you like, I'm going to figure out how to murder this nigga. And that's it. I'm going to murder him. How? Who gives a shit? I'm going to do it, though. And I loved it.
My favorite fight is still that Hercules fight.
I was just thinking that, too, where he beat that nigga's face in to a fucking crater.
And then stole his weapons.
Well, he did that to everybody, which... Best death, though, still goes to Poseidon. Because to catch a first-person ass whooping,
I was gonna say,
and you're in the first person's view,
that Hermes one, the nigga with the wings,
he
though.
took your
like
Hermes
that.
in 2, where
Yeah.
he beat your ass down,
Yeah.
snatched your shit off and took off.
Yeah.
Or no, not Hephaestus. What's the other dude with the fucking the shoes? Oh my god, I can't think of his name. He took his shoes though. That shit was hilarious. Nigga took it. He took the ones. And then he didn't say run them shoes. He took them niggas' legs and then took his shoes. And what made it funny was he had already beat his ass. He was on the ground crawling away, and Kratos looked down at his shoes and then looked back up at him and was like, you know what it is.
All right, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm not. And when I ask you this, I'm not sure of my answer.
Mm-hmm.
First 3 God of Wars versus the first 3 Devil May Cries.
God of War all day.
I don't
know why?
I fucks with Dante.
I do too. But here's the difference, and this is why this is a watch conversation. Because everybody who's a fan of Devil May Cry all can admit Devil May Cry 2, don't play that shit. Ain't nobody ever said don't play a God of War game.
That's true.
That has never been said.
That's true.
So this is a watch question. Now, if you want to
Two's
replace
pretty-
2
two's pretty
and
rough.
then throw 4 in there or some shit like that, maybe you have a conversation. But once you got to start swapping games out, the whole conversation is fucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is my shit. I'm literally going to lose the weight to cosplay Dante one of these days. I already found the costume. I found the fucking guns, Ebony and Ivory. Nigga, I love both versions of Dante, even fucking DMC Dante.
Yeah.
All of it's good. I have a Red Queen. I don't even have Chaos Blades. I have a Red Queen. Don't tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm sorry. It's Kratos. It's Kratos. One of the greatest voice actors twice over.
True.
Twice over they had some of the best voice acting.
That's true.
Nah. The fact that he fucked that fisherman over 3 damn times, 4 times, 3 times in one game, he fucked over the fisherman. God damn it. Just goddamn that game is incredible. The 2 PSP games were great. When a portable game. I would like to reiterate this. When the portable game is on par with console-based shit, you have a series. You have a series, my friend. The only game that was
They
lacking,
wanted more.
They wanted more, and they got it.
No, I'm talking about Santa Monica Studios.
Yeah, no, because what game was that? 1883 or some shit? That whack-ass shooter game that they put out that nobody fucking remembers? Yeah, look that shit up. Santa Monica's shooting game. Fuck out of here. Yeah, you really screwed the pooch on that one. Yeah, no, you had it. The only miss
Was
that
that Wolfenstein?
No.
Oh.
No,
I was
because
like,
Wolfenstein's
wait,
good.
That sounds familiar.
No, Wolfenstein is always during the Nazi area, which, fuck, Wolfenstein's another great series, by the way. Never dove all the way into it, but goddamn it, every time I do touch it, it's like, man, why don't I play this more often?
I've never played as a werewolf in a game. I never played them vampire games.
Wait, what the fuck Wolfenstein is not a werewolf game.
No, I'm saying.
Oh.
I was just saying.
You
Like, I
confused the
haven't
shit
played-
out of me. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I was just saying.
What? Are there werewolf games except for Sonic Unleashed? I mean, technically, it's a werewolf game.
I
Bloody
kinda
War?
dug where Sonic wasn't.
Where Sonic was dope.
Sonic was it was pretty good.
It was dope. And Bloody War.
Are we counting fucking Resident Evil 8?
No. That's not a werewolf.
That nigga looked like
He
one.
looked like one, but it's not a werewolf. Damn. Kelly, can you help us out?
Let me get a werewolf game, man. Let me
Look up a
fucking-
werewolf video game. I can't think of one offhand.
I would like it.
I think it wouldn't be bad. It depends. Again, it's another game depending on how you do it.
I might kind of want that story based though.
Yeah, no, it definitely would be a one-player story-based kind of game. Unless you want to do like, I was gonna say like
pack.
a 4-player co-op type
I
game.
would need that to be DLC. Like, let me get pack mode DLC.
All right, there's a list.
There's a list. Okay.
Shit.
So I'm just gonna name ones that you might know.
Okay.
They got The Quarry, which
The
was
Quarry had werewolves?
in 2022, I guess.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you play as them?
No.
No.
Oh. I was just saying, nigga, I think I had The Quarry on PlayStation Plus. I'm finna know what the fuck I'm doing today. I'm finna go be a werewolf. The fuck?
I know you don't like it, but Elder Scrolls had werewolves in
True.
it.
True.
You
don't know. You've played Skyrim.
Fuck, I didn't.
No? Thought I had that conversation with you. I hate... No, that was your boy. Static. Skyrim still sucks. I'm still gonna say it.
Castlevania. Lost
But
to
you don't-
Shadows.
Do you play as him? Because he's...
It doesn't say that on here.
Okay.
It just has it on here.
They definitely have werewolves, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess I never thought about a Castlevania game with werewolves. That makes perfect sense.
What else would you know?
Wolf Among Us sounds like a game that I would remember.
Yeah. Did they have a...
I remember seeing box art for that.
I think they only showed that nigga transform like once.
Right.
Like, a lot of the transformations in Wolf Among Us was off-screen niggas reacting to you transforming.
Lame.
I mean, it was a good game, but that's not the werewolf
I never
experience
played
I'm
it,
trying
so
to have.
yeah.
Yeah, there's not very many good ones. Let's put it that
Yeah, that's
way.
fine then. So yeah.
Fucking...
The Order 1886.
That's
That
what I
was
was
it?
thinking about.
That was a werewolf game?
Yeah, that's
I
what
Get the
knew
fuck
it.
outta
I knew
here.
that's
It's
what
on
the fuck I
here.
was thinking about.
Get the fuck out of here. And that's a Santa Monica studio game.
Knew it.
Holy shit.
I knew it.
That's
I
all.
don't want to shoot if I'm a werewolf, though.
That's lame as
I'm
fuck.
trying to bite a nigga throat out if I'm a werewolf. I'm not shooting shit.
But we have enough wolf games, though. Now, we have wolf games, but not werewolf games.
They have, I don't know if you want to count it.
Ah!
They have Legend
Legend of Zelda, I was just thinking that. Technically, that is a werewolf game. That is 100% a werewolf
Which
game.
one?
Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Because he turns into Wolf Link. That actually, I got the amiibo. Kelly, grab the amiibo, please.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, that is 100% a werewolf game. So yeah, no, that shit was dope as fuck. Wolf Link was the shit, and you can get him in Breath of the Wild if you have the amiibo. Wolf Link is the shit. So yeah, no, yeah, we got one werewolf game, and it's probably the best one you're ever gonna get. I'm sorry, man. You got to catch up on Legend of Zelda, dude. That game, that Zelda, by the way, probably my number 3 Zelda game of all time. Hands down.
I'm trying to walk on 2 feet and bite niggas' arms off.
It's not a werewolf, though.
That's what I'm saying.
No, werewolves turn into wolves.
Like, what? No, I'm trying to be the fucking on 2 feet
You
werewolf.
trying to be one of them Twilight-ass werewolves, man. Get
No,
the fuck out of
Twilight werewolves on 4 feet. They just
here.
big
Don't
as
they have
shit.
Okay. So, no, you're just doing some lame-ass werewolf shit. That's
Oh.
Bloody War. Bloody War is the only 2-legged werewolf I've ever seen. But that's a sick-ass fighting game. Matter of fact, bring back Bloody War. Stop playing with me. Like, you brought back all of these other fighting games I don't give a shit about, and you want to bring back fucking Bloody War. That game, have you ever played that shit?
Maybe once.
That shit is so fucking good. It's literally just a fighting game with Animorphs.
This is Contra Hard Corps the same Contra.
Yeah, that's
thinking
still
about?
Contra, and we don't talk about Contra if it ain't got a number behind it. Put it that way.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, and 3. After that, it's all been bullshit.
Okay.
I think the last Contra game had a panda in it that you can play as.
Oh.
This shit's got out of hand. It's got really out of hand. If it ain't 1, 2, and 3, we don't talk about them games.
Okay.
I know everyone's on Baldur's Gate right now, but in Baldur's Gate, the first one in 1998, they had werewolves. But
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh well. We need wolf games. We need wolf games. Remaster Twilight Princess. One more time, please. I would like a twin pack for the Switch of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. For the love of fucking God, give me them 2 games on a console that I still have. Stop. They seem to remaster those two games as soon as that console's dying. And they're like, all right, buy the new shit. And then we'll remaster this shit for the old console because we know you're going to get rid of it. And it's like, nigga, catch up. Put that shit while I still got it. They remade both of them games as soon as they got rid of the console. You pieces of shit.
That means keep your consoles.
I have them all, but I unplug them for new shit. I'm sorry, Nintendo, you are the first unplugged console that I will always unplug. All of my other consoles always booted up, ready to go, except for Nintendo.
Is dead right now.
No, that bitch is always on dock, ready to go. My Wii is half ready to go. My Wii U, my GameCube is plugged in because it still got good games that I like to play. But 64 is plugged in though. I played a 64 more than I play half of the shit. Hey, 64 is the shit, man. When they come out with that next line of Nintendo classics and they drop the 64 classic, I'll be first in line. 100%. Star Fox 64, Super Mario, Flying Dragon should be on there. Probably Quest 64.
They're gonna remake Superman 64 too.
No, they won't even have the licenses to make that hot ass garbage the second time. Thankfully. Can we at least admit this much? Superman will never get a good video game. Never. That's where that whole argument, who's better, Batman or Superman? Batman got better games.
You're talking about Superman and Goku.
No. There is no argument.
We talking about games, nigga. That is a fuck Goku win by a landslide.
Yeah, but we all know power-wise. Anime nerds, I'm speaking to you. I'm sorry, Goku gets washed every time. It sucks, but that's how it goes. Superman is stupid strong. Stupid strong. Goku will never catch up. Ultra Instinct might keep him in the game a little bit longer now, but that's about it.
Why do you think that Superman keeps getting bad games? Is it because him as a character is overpowered?
Yeah, he's just overpowered. So there's really no way to make him
translate it.
Yeah, you can't. You need a leveling system. You know what I mean? And Superman has to have a majority of his powers to be anywhere any good. So the best way you can probably make a good Superman game is Smallville.
Superman Origins.
Smallville it. You Smallville the fuck out of it. Where it's not even Superman, it's strong ass Clark Kent trying to balance life.
Superman by the end, by the end. Last fight.
That would
last
probably
fight, you Superman.
That might make a decent game. Or
you start out by. All right, now this is starting to sound like a Spider-Man rip. You just go around saving like petty crimes, and then
overpowered as fuck.
Tree.
But you start working your way up. That I would get behind. You either do that or you do like a Z Fighter style thing where like some magical being makes everybody even playing field somehow, which again is a cop out because everybody's gonna know like you did that to make a game, and really ain't gonna make sense, right?
Injustice 1 and 2,
right? Honestly, and those games were almost good. They were almost good.
Damn,
they were good because NetherRealm Studios. NetherRealm doesn't miss.
Yeah.
I did like DC versus Mortal Kombat. A lot of people hated that shit because Mortal Kombat got dumbed down really hard because of those games, but it was the only time I was able to play as Joker and it was fun. Like Joker's combat in that game was really decent. Mm-hmm. And Sub-Zero was nice to drop an ice nugget on niggas. Shit was fun.
I just like that we got fucking Joker with a hole through his chest.
Wait, which one was that?
Injustice, I believe.
Yeah, that was.
Got sick of his shit. Got sick of his shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
They brought him back in 2, though.
I'm going to take care of this, Bruce. Like, I got this one.
I'm glad they brought him back in 2 because it was too fast. Man.
The death?
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga.
Why? I mean, morally speaking, yes, I get it. But you can't tell me Joker's not like top 3 antagonists of all time.
Oh yeah, duh.
So,
but removing being top 3 means that nigga should have been. Y'all should have murdered that nigga a long time ago.
But that's the whole point. Is all these superheroes have super ass morals and they don't want to off the bad guys.
Yeah, that leads to more deaths.
Huh?
At least to more human deaths.
Yeah, but you personally can't claim the life of an innocent.
Boy, what? You can just choose to not save him. How many times has Joker's life been in danger and Batman saved him?
Because that's the equivalent of
that is not morality, nigga. I could just go home.
No, that's the same
I
thing.
can just go home.
Not acting is the same thing.
Oh, what's that? What's that Drewski mean? Shit. Oh well, better acid. Nothing I can do.
Right.
Batman, all right. Whip. fucking battering.
I'm sorry, man. No, that's true. Batman morals is not acting is the same thing as killing them. Can't do
But
that.
he's the only one with the morals.
All of them have those morals.
Not really.
They all have that not killing rule.
Green Arrow will kill a nigga. Fucking Aquaman will drown a nigga. Or just send sharks.
Post Justice League.
Okay.
Pre Justice League.
All right.
But post Justice League, none of them niggas murder anymore. And that's honestly the only reason why they stopped killing is because Batman are off all of them niggas.
Fucking Wonder Woman is just called the boys.
Yeah, but
just stomp a nigga out.
Yeah, but Wonder Woman is probably the worst hero of all time in general. I've never liked Wonder Woman. No offense. Not because she's a woman. It's all of her powers are just stupid. Every last one of them are stupid.
I like Wonder Woman because she's always struck me as a fair Superman, which just means beatable.
Oh, so, yeah, but she's beatable in the lamest way possible, though. Like her weaknesses are.
That's the female brain.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why she take loss.
Yeah, but it's stupid. It's just stupid. It's like using her lasso against her. My favorite is her weaknesses is touching her gauntlets together, and it's like, yeah, that's actually one of her weaknesses. If she has both her gauntlets touching together, she loses all of her powers. And if she's tied up by a male, she can't beat him. It's all dumb shit. Because like that's more sexist as her powers being shitty.
Yeah.
Like I just want you to be a better character. My most hated female character though is Miss Marvel. I hate her with a passion. I've never
Miss Marvel, as in like Carol Danvers.
Is that who's playing her?
You mean like no? Carol Danvers is the comic book character.
Oh.
Her real name.
I was gonna say like that,
You mean Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Okay.
No, I don't like Miss Marvel either.
Or Miss or like the new girl.
The Captain Marvel
Kamala?
is the character. No, Captain Marvel's the one I don't like. Miss Marvel is the Kamala looking bitch, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't like her
Khan.
either. But I like her. I just don't like her because she seems like a token character. You know what I mean?
How?
I don't like.
So they recently changed her origins.
Good.
I don't know how you feel about it.
Well, it depends. I never know
She's
her.
not an Inhuman anymore.
No.
She's just a straight out mutant.
So she's an X-Men.
Yeah. She actually just joined the X-Men and now has a blue and yellow variant of her suit.
I could get behind that more.
Yeah.
Because I always felt like the X-Men of a lot of the high level Marvel heroes, the X-Men are the only ones that make sense. Because we have powers, we really don't know what to do with them. Most of us just want to live. Mm-hmm. So we go somewhere where we're just treated decently. They're the Jews of the superpower world. They just want to live their lives and not be fucked with.
But
and
everybody
wants to fuck with
them.
them. You know what I mean? Damn, I did not try and bring it. I'm not trying to bring in politics in this episode, I swear on my life. But that is very Palestine, Israel of the X-Men at the time. They
went to a whole new island. They made their own island.
And niggas was
still come just fuck with them for no reason. Niggas, why do y'all even know where Krakoa is? Like
looking for some trouble. And what made it funnier, and again, this is why I was fucked with the X-Men, is Magneto was a Jewish guy who was in the Holocaust and was like, I understand what it feels like to be hated. Yeah. I just want us to be away and safe. And they hated him.
Not want to be away and safe.
That was his same thing with Megatron. See, a lot of you niggas don't know the history.
He wanted to be away and safe until they crossed the line.
Until they continuously fucked with him.
Then
they were like, fine then, you want to fight? We gonna give you one.
Yeah.
Same thing with Megatron.
I was never really mad at Magneto until he tried to kill the X-Men. I'm like, you don't kill mutants if you're doing this for mutant betterment.
He was doing that because certain mutants were getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And they were like, look, these niggas of the X-Men group.
I ain't gonna lie.
He was only after niggas. And when I mean niggas, I mean
might have to redo
people.
my ranking. Because the more I think about it, the X-Men are actually pretty high for me.
Yeah, no, X-Men are dope. They just
I liked the movies and especially like the shows.
The shows are always great. The movies are
X-Men
great.
Evolution was my shit.
Sure in the fuck was. I think the problem with it is it's always continuity between all of them.
Oh, yeah.
It's always varied. You know what I mean? So if you like, I like the X-Men movies.
They fucking-
depending on which X-Men movies.
They
makes a difference.
PyCon my nigga Spike.
You see what I
Spike is I call that nigga SpikeCon. Spike is not canon.
I mean, though, in all honesty, same treatment.
Yeah.
The dopest extra nigga you've ever had, and you just like, nah. Damn, 120.
Damn.
All right, well, this has been an episode of nonsense. We'll catch you guys next episode. Fuck it. See you Wednesday.
No, so.
No. Damn.